Sagittarius. It's your girl, JV. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season, and clearly this will be preparation for Aquarius season. I apologize. Actually, no, I don't. Sorry, not sorry that it was late. I was busy making money. Hopefully you are doing the same. I'm skipping the notes because, I mean, y'all are already aware of all the astrological shit that's been going on. It's been crazy, but I want to get the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season. You're like, yeah, there's like a day left, whatever. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. I get it. Maybe I am a little sorry. Deep breaths. There is something about expansion. First card out. Well, expansion, I don't want to be like vague, Jupiter expansion, but like expansion on an idea, thinking more globally, thinking more like big picture focused. Hydrate. Being more big picture focused. King of Swords being the first card out says that there's some shit that you may be needing to enforce. I place it on the selenite throne, and for the remainder of Capricorn season, especially going into Aquarius season, there may be someone with heavy Aquarius placements presenting themselves to you, heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements. Someone possibly being stern or sharp. You may be being stern or sharp. There could be things that, like, savage shit that may have been said to you or by you that you guys are recovering from or defending for the rest of Sagittarius season. For the rest of Capricorn season. Maybe stuff that was said in Sagittarius season, or decisions that were made in Sagittarius season. But there's something that needs to be enforced. Also, going into Aquarius season, it's really important that you start focusing on articulating, on articulation, on presenting yourself better with words. Ten of Cups being the next card out. Yes, fulfillment, happiness, the ability to really experience togetherness come Aquarius season, especially like by way of like land or being in land. Some of you may be thinking about moving to a place with land, or there may be someone with heavy Aquarius placements or someone that's being sharp. Maybe you guys are having to articulate something about your happiness. We're going to see how the rest of these cards come out, but having to really defend a certain kind of happiness. Maybe having to defend decisions to family or friends. Yeah, defend yourself. Seven of Wands. Next card out. Then Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. And under that, Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. The Devil. Two of Pentacles. You guys may be really in a place of needing to face your shadow. Some of you may feel like you're breaking your heart or breaking someone's heart, or there's some pain to atone for. Maybe something about atonement here. That's what I'm going to name this, Sagittarian atonement. And you can atone for any kind of guilt or wrongdoing or something like that by really communicating effectively, being more masterful with your language, being more masterful with your words. But that starts in the realm of the thought, in the realm of the mind. So really getting your mind right, really, some of you may be being really hard on yourself, or really maybe even mean to yourself. That could be something that's going on. There's something here about like saying what you mean and meaning what you say. You guys may be in a place of like a really flirty place, especially come Aquarius season, or there may have been new loves or new connections that were made in Capricorn season that, I don't know, maybe fizzled out for some of you or illuminated some things for you. For some of you, like new love or new connection has reminded you or opened a wound from the past, possibly. Or some of you are still dealing with wounds from the past by way of surrounding yourself with family, but and also maybe with friends, but also make sure that that's not like your healing isn't by way of like sex, drugs, rock and roll type thing. Like make sure that you're actually healing in really holistic ways, because I do feel like there is a humbling coming, or there is a humbling situation that has happened that if you play your cards right, you really won't fuck up new opportunities that are trying to come into you. And that lead to big decisions. There also may be stuff going on with you guys legally that like make you want to move, or give you the opportunity to pursue a dream possibly, or maybe like freedom coming out. And if you're in a place, we'll look at it in the second part, but if you're in a place of like, some of you, even if you're partnered, let's say you're happy, you're married or in a committed relationship, there are things that some of you may be needing to defend your relationship to someone, or defend your relationship to your family. Or some of you may be in a place of choosing work and choosing to focus and choosing to pursue a dream and hustle and do something and move forward over commitment and love. That could be something that's coming up for some of you. I feel like there's still a dark horse to mount with this Knight of Pentacles. There's still shadow work to be done, and parts of yourself that you're really discovering, really working on, really focusing on. Come Aquarius season, Sagittarius, mind your business. Mind your business, tend to your business, expand. Mind your business, especially if it has something to do with another fire sign, or has something to do with an earth sign. Maybe someone that's a little bit older or a little bit younger than you. There is something about like really focusing, like you have a great idea, or you have something of value to progress and to build and to move forward on, but it really comes by way of actively integrating the shit that you've learned in the dark times. Actively integrate, like who was there for you when, things were really, really rough. And that may be tied to some of the guilt that you guys are feeling. Like you may be, either way, Sagittarius, it's really important that you operate from a place of truth, acceptance. If you want to be happy, be happy. Like it's your job to be happy. You know what I mean? And it's your choice. So some of you are really having to discern and make big decisions. I feel like big decisions have gotten presented to you guys in Capricorn season, that come Aquarius season, you're really like honed in on. You're really like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing with this? Some of you are turning your back on being so harsh and being so emotional, and working on moving forward with someone, or solo, or working forward or moving forward in like a business aspect, or maybe some of you are going back to school or developing something, but either way, it's not going to go at the pace that you want to go. If you guys are pursuing people with heavy earth placements, understand that it's two different paces, and that's okay. But just don't get frustrated. Just understand that there's two different paces there. And if you are some of you, well, let's get into it. I love you. Let's look. There's some defensive shit going on. I don't know. We'll see. Right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. I feel like I want to clarify the King of Swords. Because definitely going into Aquarius season, it's really important that you master language, that you are able to think before you speak, that because there may be some kind of new authority around, or like a new chain of command, a new manager or something like that, or someone with a big new idea that's like leading the way on something. Here we go. We have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like invest in new communication, invest in truth, invest in also speaking your truth, speaking your mind, especially if it's to a new partner, a new love interest, or in regards to a new healing modality or a new creative pursuit that you're trying to do. Or also be careful and be easy with yourself. Stop being so harsh on yourself, especially if you're trying to master something new. Like stop saying like, oh, I'm so dumb or blah, like, you know, like stop talking shit about yourself in your head. For some of you, there are new truths coming in that help you invest in a new way, a new path. There's new inspiration coming. That's what I'm saying. There may be a new leader or a new manager, and there's like new procedures to pay attention to. And it may be frustrating to you guys going into Sagittarius season, but it's really important that you use your words wisely, and that you let logic lead versus your emotions, especially when it comes to stuff that you're wanting to invest in or things that you're wanting to grow. Also, some of you, if you're wanting to be a leader, it's really important that you work on communication. And this is also communication like online. Like some of you like check your grammar before you post stuff. Make sure that you like proofread things. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. Proofread. Also read the fine print, because there may be new contracts. That's why I said there may be something like legal situations going on. Like maybe like probation things, or like you're done with probation, or you're having to do community service or some kind of stuff for some of you. But it's really important that you master expressing yourself, master language, because you may, going into Aquarius season, be really sharp and just long-winded, like unnecessarily long-winded or cold. Please, and what came out was a King of Pentacles. Please continue to clarify the Ten of Cups. There may be a new level of relationship or happiness or fulfillment found with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone who is, there's also like fulfillment found within like mastering business, like getting your ducks in a row. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor. Also, I feel like some of you are like abandoning something, or there's something about abandonment issues, or when an earth sign leaving a fire sign, or that may be something that you guys are wanting. Like you may be dealing with somebody that has some like romantic baggage, and so yeah, definitely like issues from the past that may be draining you. You guys also are, it's like their financial hardship can be avoided by way of structure and discipline, and thinking big picture, and really getting grounded, and really being more responsible. And so there is happiness found with possibly an earth sign that's leaving, someone with heavy Aries placements, maybe stuff that's been going on long in the past, and now like maybe no longer needing to defend yourself. Or please clarify the Seven of Wands. Also, maybe things going on with your dad, or like an authority figure, or like maybe someone was financing an idea, or financing or sponsoring something in some way. Yeah, but there is a completion coming to this cycle. Needing to defend yourself. Like there's... And some of you are just still like defending yourself from this like Aries, well, that Aries is the emperor, but defending yourself from this Aquarius, Capricorn energy here. It's just there's a shift in defensiveness, a shift in your guard, a change of guard. That's what I'm going to call this. I think change of guard. It's just like operating in a different way. The table is really turning, and it's time to focus. So for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what should they be focusing on? Definitely moving forward. Definitely lots of things to turn your back on. It's important to like mind your business. I don't know if some of you are like snooping or like going through phones or like checking in on people or worrying about stuff. Whatever it is you're worrying about, stop worrying about it. And definitely move forward and focus on your business, getting your shit together, as opposed to what anybody else is doing. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to be focused on? That is too many cards. Some of you are juggling multiple people. What do they be focusing on? As I'm saying is like there could be drama that you want to focus on. So I'm like, mind your business, but maybe focusing for some of you, yes, you're trying to find a balance, trying to balance all the balls in the air whilst going through an emotionally turbulent time, and really trying to be future focused and committed and serious and emotionally maturing while things are possibly like shifting, changing, falling apart. That's just a possibility. And if things fall apart, whatever it is that falls apart or crumbles or ends, understand that it's happening for you, not to you. And it's happening so that you can really propel yourself forward at a natural pace. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I was about to say, from the King of Pentacles to the Knight, there may be a diminishment. Like there may be someone like a distance that's established, or an ending, like really going forward. Look at the white horse and the dark horse and the black horse and the white horse. There is like, it's a very chariot energy, like white horse, white sphinx, black sphinx. Like when you focus on yourself and tend to your shadow side as well as your light side, and really accept endings for what they are, when you don't dodge the confusion. And whenever you also, this could be like too much drinking, too much smoking, too much psychedelics, too much something, and too much food, too much, like sugary drinks or caffeine, whatever it is for you. It could be too much when there's so much to get done. And it's like this, I feel like a submission to the shadow is what I hear. It's like you guys, if you get overwhelmed, you go to the dark side or something. And it's there's a merging. It's like if you really focus, you have the opportunity to really merge your light with your dark and really propel yourself forward. And propelling yourself forward through any kind of mental fog or mental confusion. And yeah, bam, getting back into yourself. No longer being restricted, no longer keeping yourself stagnant. There's a lot of like willful blindness here, both blindfold cards. Really seeing through that and having the opportunity, like when you take the blindfold off, you can break through and have breakthroughs in love, and deal with any kind of betrayals. So there's definitely something that feels like a betrayal, or maybe you're doing something that someone says is a betrayal, or vice versa. But either way, whatever it is, like the Tower says, let the shit crumble, let it, like the Death says, let it end, because you're being propelled forward into someone who is very self-sufficient and has everything that they need to accomplish their dreams. I believe in you, and I love you.